Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King Arena for your installment of Wheaton Thunder basketball. Tonight we have a matchup, the Wheaton Thunder against the Millikin Big Blue. We'll send it down to the floor for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthem performed tonight by the Wheaton College Pep Band. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Big Blue of Millikin University. Number 7, a 5'6" senior from Coralville, Iowa, Matea Callis. Number 10, a 6' even senior from Sullivan, Illinois, Emily White. Number 13, a 5'7" senior from Philo, Illinois, Kylie Block. Number 21, a 5'8" sophomore from Sullivan, Illinois, Izzy Hay. And number 30, a 5'11" senior from Springfield, Illinois, Emily Brinison. Millikin is coached by Kirsten Hammer, assisted by Mallory Leibel. Here are the starters for your Wheaton College Thunder. Number 5, a 5'4" junior from Lone Tree, Colorado, Alyssa Fabrowski. A 5'9" senior from Schenectady, New York, number 23, Alexis Martin. Number 24, a 5'10" junior from Falls Church, Virginia, Kate Oliver. Number 25, a 5'11" senior from Northfield, Minnesota, Annika Richardson. And a 5'9" junior from Pekin, Illinois, number 30, Grace Kaiser. The Thunder is coached by Kent Madsen, assisted by Joanna Gutkowski, Laura Egan, and Kirsten Madsen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King Arena. I'm Parker Rogers, joined alongside Xavier Jones, and we are so excited to bring you tonight's game, Wheaton Thunder against the Millikin Big Blue. Wheaton won its first game against Millikin this season back in December, 67-53. That game took place in Decatur. The result marked Wheaton's first road win of the series since 2019, and the victory tonight would give the Thunder their first regular season sweep of the Big Blue since the 2018-2019 season. Xavier, what do you expect from the game tonight?
It's going to be a dogfight. Even though it's still in the regular season, both of these teams are playing like it's the postseason. A lot on the line, both of these teams at 7-7 in the conference, trying to stay in the mix when it comes to the CCI Derby tournament, and you got to fight for your right to party.
You sure do. As we go to the floor for the tip-off. Oliver corrals the tip-off. It'll be out of bounds. Wheaton ball. Wheaton's coming off a narrow 60-57 point win against Carthage on the road. Kate Oliver led the way with 20 points and 7 rebounds. Wheaton tallied 30 total points in the paint, and a quarter of their points coming from second chance. Oliver with the ball. Dishes to Richardson. Richardson looks inside to Oliver. Oliver goes up. Bucket is no good, but they'll call the foul on the shot. So Oliver will go to the line to lead things off for the Thunder.
Yeah, beautiful play to start the set. Getting Kate Oliver, one of your top scorers, on the cut down the lane. She's able to draw some contact, get to the foul line. We'll see a lot of that today. She's really great at getting to the line, drawing fouls, making defenders late, and beating them. So free throws will be something to watch here as we go down the stretch of this game.
Oliver goes 1 for 2 from the line. Wheaton up 1-0. So now Millikin with the ball. White dishes to Ermeling. Ermeling takes it down the post. Dishes back out to White. White surveys. Dishes inside on the cut. That was Tellis.
Really good defensive possession there by Wheaton.
I look for Kate Oliver to be a standout on both offense and defense. It's something that she's really grown at recently. Faborowski inside, misses the board. Tellis with the rebound. Tellis will take the ball for the Big Blue. She's going to cut right up the middle, and the layup is no good. A little too strong off the glass.
Yeah, had a free lane there. Good contest there from Annika Richardson.
And a little rigmarole doesn't pay off for the Thunder. Oliver with the shot and the rebound, dished out to Kaiser, no good. Tellis will take the ball for the Big Blue. That's Brennison. Dishes to Block for the mid-range, no good. Brennison again, back to Block. Block surveys, dishes to Brennison. Ring around the rosy here with the ball. Tellis, the ball gets pumped out. Great defense by Faborowski there, forcing the turnover. It'll be Wheaton ball.
Yeah, Faborowski, a great defensive play there. She leads the team in steals with 42. That was her 43rd on the season right there. It's a beautiful play. Tellis kind of caught napping with the ball above her head. Great use of the hands to be able to knock the ball free without a foul, and a great heads-up play to knock it off the foot.
Richardson with the ball, low and inside. Little spin move. Ball rims in and out. She'll go to the line for 2. Richardson has been good from the line so far this season, shooting a total of 71%.
Yeah, that's going to be something to watch there. Izzy Hay, as she checks out of the game, and in will check in number 22, Nikel Johnson. Izzy Hay not the greatest shooter, but in playing defense there, it's a tough ask to guard number 25 in white, but we'll see how it goes as they make some defensive adjustments here. Nikel Johnson checking into the game.
Richardson knocks down both of her shots. Like we said, Richardson, she's such a dynamic player. She's deadly on the inside. She's deadly on the outside. She gets it done on defense. Asking somebody to go up against her seems like an impossible task at times.
Yeah, absolutely. When you got players like that can just score at will almost. There was some.
Brennison lost the ball. Oliver tried to corral it, ended up knocking it out of bounds, so it'll remain with the Big Blue. Tellis to inbound.
Yeah, but when you're playing against girls that can score like Annika Richardson, you just got to kind of try to force tough shots. If there's a foul there, Brennison will go to the line. But you just got to kind of force the tough shots and just pray that they don't make them. But
exactly. So Brennison will go to the line. Brennison has shot 79% from the line so far this year. She misses the first one. Nails the second one. Cuts this lead to 2. Millikin is coming off an 83 to 52 point loss against the highly talented #1 team in the conference, Illinois Wesleyan University. Nikel Johnson led the pack with scoring with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Tonight marks the 3rd straight road game for the Big Blue. Bit of a test here, test of wills. You got 3 straight road games, you're on the road. How do you respond to that? How do you battle through tough contests on the road? You're battling for a spot to host a quarterfinal. And it looks like our guy Cody will call a travel down on the court. It'll be Thunder ball.
Yeah, great to see Cody again out here refereeing for us. You love that call if you're a Wheaton fan. You hate it if you're a Big Blue fan. But nonetheless, we're going back the other way.
Oliver with the ball low and inside. The layup is no good, just a little too strong off the glass.
Yeah, a little too strong, but that's the look that you want. Kate Oliver switched onto Nikel Johnson. Was able to blow past her, but just couldn't finish.
Johnson wanted the shot, no good. So Martin gets the rebound, dishes to Oliver. Oliver takes the ball up the court to Richardson. Richardson from the corner. It's good! String music. She hammers the three from downtown.
Yeah, beautiful shot in transition. Annika Richardson just getting to the spot, and Kate Oliver not doing too much with the basketball, just getting it to the corners. There's another turnover for Wheaton. Great hands by Faborowski, but yeah, just great awareness from Kate Oliver just to get the ball up. Beautiful shot from the corner from Richardson, and great defensive hands once again from number 5, Alyssa Faborowski.
Yeah, Faborowski is so scrappy when it comes to getting that ball loose. That'll be her 44th turnover, her steal. Richardson again with the bucket, makes it 7-1.
And there's some more miscommunication there. Nikel Johnson checking into the game. She's a huge offensive player, has played in 16 games so far, averaging 12 points, among the most. But defensively, she's been struggling, and another great defensive play. Alexis Martin.
Getting all ball there on Dudley.
Yeah, all ball. Bella Dudley thought there was a clear foul as Martin was kind of coming down with her hand, but she did get all ball there.
So Kaiser with the ball now for the Thunder. Kaiser looking. Dishes to Richardson. Richardson to Oliver. Oliver at the top of the key. Slashes inside. Greases the cylinder. Great shot by Kate Oliver.
Yeah, great take. Millikin struggling right now with the help.
Hey, but there you go. Emily Brennison gets the three-pointer.
Yeah, you can't leave her open like that. Way too comfortable stepping into that shot. Beautiful stroke. Nothing but net.
And Cato with the bucket as she has just checked into the game.
Yeah, Wheaton doing a really good job on the offensive end of moving and getting and not staying stagnant. Not a lot of one-on-one basketball. They've been moving, they've been cutting, they've been screening, and it's been paying off really well for them.
And the shot there by Izzy Hay is no good. Richardson on the rebound. Something that Wheaton has continued to do very well is score in the paint. Also, the Big Blue have done a fairly decent job scoring in the paint as well. A lot of their points last game, actually over half of their points last game coming in the paint. So like we said at the top of the broadcast, this is going to be a highly physical game. Scrappy to the core. As Oliver misses the shot and goes for her own rebound. Something that we noted on was those second chance points. Wheaton doing a good job so far getting those. And there's another turnover. Faborowski in the right spot at the right time. This to Oliver. Kaiser with the three! That gets 3 big booms! And there you go. Wheaton already up 14-4, a 10-point lead so far in this first quarter from the Thunder.
I mean, you want to talk about a fast start right there. They're flying around on defense, getting great shots and great opportunities, not only in the paint, but also from downtown as well. Wheaton playing really well. But Millikin has to just tighten up on defense. The shots are going to fall. You know, sometimes, you know, you're not going to have the greatest luck shooting. I think that they can do a better job of getting better shots. But defensively, that's where it's going to have to start if they want to win this basketball game and really get back in it. Wheaton has been able to slice and dice, cut, be comfortable, be close to the three-point line when they catch the basketball. And you've got to make Wheaton a little bit more uncomfortable if you want to force tougher shots and get more defensive rebounds so that you can get up and out and close this lead.
You know, that's true. But how do you make this team uncomfortable? Because this is a team that seems to thrive in uncomfortable situations. So do you apply pressure on the back end of the court? Do you apply a full court press? What do you do to make them uncomfortable?
Well, one of the things that Wheaton has kind of struggled with from game to game, it's not been extremely consistent, but handling the press. If the Big Blue want to try to create turnovers, maybe a full court press is something that they turn to, but we'll see how it goes. It doesn't look like that's what Millikin's identity is, so they're just going to have to sit down in the backcourt and really take pride in being better offensively, or defensively rather.
So that's Young with the ball for the Big Blue. Dishes out to Bernyson. Bernyson looks back to Young. Young at the top of the key. She'll cut inside, goes up for the basket. It's no good. Cato with the rebound. Gets poked out of bounds. It'll be Big Blue ball.
Yeah, it looked like Cato dribbled it off her leg or off of her foot right there, but another really good defensive possession. The ball stayed outside the three-point line until that last drive by Young, and even when she was able to drive and get near the paint, Kate Oliver was there to double and help Cato out, so
it's all about the pressure.
Yeah. Wheaton definitely playing really well on the defensive end right now.
As Block with the ball, cutting inside, dishes down low to Hay. It's out of bounds on the Thunder.
Yeah, and if you're Millikin with 4 points on the board right now, you got to be able to capitalize on opportunities like that, right? You get to draw 2 defenders. You have the opportunity to dump it down for a layup. Obviously a really good play right there from Kaiser. Looks like we've got some issues with the clock. It'll remain Wheaton basketball after the turnover.
Big Blue. I've asked myself this question for, actually, it looks like there's a scoreboard issue.
There is a
The
scoreboard issue.
scoreboards have turned off. You know, that could pose a problem, especially if you're Coach Madsen or Coach Hammer. They flash back on.
See if we can get this clock rolling now.
Big Blue. Xavier, you and I have been here for 4 years.
Yep.
We were both on the football team, so we've had our fair share of Millikin.
Yep.
In broadcasting, we've had our fair share of Millikin.
Yep.
Have we figured out what a Big Blue is?
We have not. However, I have come to a bit of a
hypothesis.
Maybe a Big Blue. Have you seen the Western Kentucky Hilltopper?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe
it's a blue version.
It's just a blue version of the Hilltopper.
It could be a little gremlin creature of sorts.
Yeah, something like that, maybe. Hopefully that's not disrespectful. Hopefully we don't get an email or something about that.
No, that's Tellis with the ball. Dishes inside to Bernyson. Hay corrals the errant pass. Shot is no good. She'll go to the line. So far, it's been all Bernyson hitting that 3 and hitting 1 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, a bit of a crazy play there. It looked like Bernyson wasn't necessarily trying to make that extra pass to Hay, but it found its way to number 21 in blue, and she was able to go up. Sometimes you kind of need that, just a little bounce to get back in it. Hopefully with 3 minutes left, they can try to right the ship, try to find some offense, but Wheaton's stifling right now.
Hay has made both of her shots from the line.
You always find a way with these names, man.
Always do. Got to throw in a little. Got to prepare for the future. The dad jokes. Hey, there was a good steal there again by Izzy Hay.
Yeah, Izzy Hay got her hands on that. Looked like her foot may have been out of bounds, the left foot there. But great hustle. She's a great defensive player. You'll see a lot more of that as we go through the game tonight.
Jenna Hunter has checked in the ball game for the Thunder. That's Kaiser with the ball. Dishes to Cato. Cato surveys. Cato dishes to Hunter. Hunter looking around. Dishes to Richardson. Richardson to Fabrowski. Fabrowski looks down low. Dishes back out to Richardson. Richardson's going to have to take a long range 2. No good. But Kaiser corrals the rebound. She'll look to reset the offense here. Cato on the perimeter. Swarmed by the Big Blue. Hunter with the ball now. Gently gives it to Richardson. Richardson to Fabrowski. Fabrowski looking inside. Back out to Richardson. That'll be a backcourt violation on Richardson off the errant pass. So we saw a little bit of pressure there from the Big Blue.
Yeah, we did. Emily White actually pretty hyped up with one of our teammates saying, let's go, let's go. That's a huge defensive stop on that end, and one common denominator that was missing on that last offensive possession was Kate Oliver. She just checked back into the game. So Coach clearly seeing that she's the catalyst of getting this offense going. There's a 3 by Tellis.
Tellis' shot is no good. Oliver with the board. She'll take the ball up the court. Let's see what she has in store for the Thunder offense. That's Cato with the ball. Cato looking, dishes back out to Oliver. Hunter was looking to set a screen there. She gets the ball. Hunter.
Great hands.
Yeah, great hands there. Kaiser with the pass to Hunter, didn't go. Oliver with the shot fake. Looks for the long two. No good. She tries to corral her own rebound. Looks like that'll be Wheaton ball. Great hustle there by Kate Oliver.
Yeah, great hustle. Late in the shot clock, Kate Oliver had to get a shot up. Didn't think that she was going to have that much space. She kind of double clutched that mid-range pull-up, but keeps the motor going.
And Cato with an easy basket. They left her all alone. Extends the Thunder lead to 12. That's White with the ball for the Big Blue. Dishes out to Block. Block looks over to Bernyson with the three. Hammers the three again.
Yeah, you can't leave her open. She's been their bright spot all year. Phenomenal from the three-point line. She's been shooting 26%, but she can absolutely lay it down. She's got 2 already tonight.
Richardson tried to respond with her own, no good. Tellis will take the ball up the court for the Big Blue. That's White. White is not happy with that call. Let's take a look at the replay here. Yeah, White and Kaiser are going for it. Looks like White was trying to dish it back out to Block, and it just kind of slipped away from her. Now, was there contact by Kaiser? You never know.
100%.
I guess we'll never know.
Definitely had her hand in the cookie jar, but it looked like that ball may have went off of the hip of White. As there's a three by Cato. Bang, bang.
Cato dishes from 3, and this is a 12-point ball game yet again. Tellis with the ball.
17 seconds left. They're going to hold for the last shot, see if they can get a good look.
That'll be White. White's shot no good. Rebound by Oliver. Oliver will take it up the court, see if she can get something at the last second here. What does Oliver have? Tries to go underneath. Oh, Kate Oliver. What a play by Oliver. 6 seconds on the clock, and she gets it done. Wheaton leads 23-9 after 1. Xavier, what have you liked so far from the Thunder? What do the Big Blue need to do better?
More of the same of what we've talked about defensively. Wheaton has been able to constrict the Big Blue and really make them put up some tough shots if they even had gotten a shot opportunity on that possession. They've been really good at getting deflections, getting steals, and then getting out of transition and taking the good shot.
Right.
There's something so special about passing up a shot that you could take that's probably not high percentage, but when you're working it around the horn, you're moving, you're cutting,
right,
it gives you the opportunity to get better high percentage shots. So Wheaton's doing a better job of that. I mean, you even saw it on that last possession. Millikin had the opportunity for a last shot. Usually you put that shot up with 6 or 5 seconds left up on the clock. They put it up with 11. Wheaton was able to grab the rebound off the rim at 9 and go down and get a bucket. So execution-wise, the Thunder are just playing a little bit better. But what do I always say? Basketball is a game of runs. So
Millikin could very well go on a run here to start the second quarter.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Any given moment. Millikin trying to run a set, coming straight out of the timeout. See if they can get an open look.
See what Coach Hammer has dialed up for him. That'll be Johnson underneath for 2.
And right on cue, just as we were talking about their offensive woes, they get it to Nikel Johnson. As mentioned before, has played in 16 games, usually comes off the bench, but she's averaging double digits, the most on average right now.
Let's take a moment to talk about that Millikin bench. In their last game, 28 points off the bench. Mind you, they scored 52 points, so over half of their points came from off the bench. This is a team that heavily relies on their rotation and relies on their bench scores. They're a well-rounded team. They have the playmakers. They just got to rotate them in and out, keep them fresh as Oliver goes up with a tough basket. Is there nothing she can't do right now?
Seems as if they've got no answer for her. I don't know if I would necessarily have an answer for her.
Lady Luck is on her side. So Johnson with the ball. Hey! Oh, look, I get to touch the ball now. Hey, there you go, Cody. Got my 5 seconds of fame right there.
Hey. Just another play of miscommunication there.
I was wondering if she was looking at me because that ball came right to me. Look, I know I'm irresistible, but I got a girlfriend, so.
Okay.
Cato with the ball. Dishes to Oliver. Faborowski dishes to Cato. Cato loses it, and the ball is corralled by Dudley. And Nikel Johnson gets the ball underneath. Little stop and go. Cuts the lead down to 10. Richardson with the ball for the Thunder. Dishes to Martin. Martin looks to cut underneath. Stops. Dishes to Oliver. Oliver looking inside. Finds her lane. Dishes out. Tried to get the ball to Faborowski. Didn't go. Looks like we'll have Young and Hay check into the game for the Big Blue.
Kaiser checking into the game as well. 2 turnovers from Wheaton on their last offensive possessions. Got to do better at taking care of the basketball, or leads like this will slip.
Can't get lackadaisical just because you have the lead, as Young puts up a 3 ball, no good. We'll call that one a pass for her sake.
A lot of unattended Big Blue players on these past few possessions. Wheaton's got to do a better job of communicating, talking, and rotating on the defensive end.
That ball off Oliver's foot. She loses the dribble, has to take the backcourt violation. It's all good.
And this is the volatility with this Wheaton Thunder team. Unfortunately, have had some pretty low lows, but when they can get it going, they're extremely dangerous to play against.
And the basket there by Bernyson is no good. Oliver will take the ball up the court for the Thunder. Oliver calling for an offensive set here. Faborowski will go up and grab the ball. See what she can do. Oliver cuts across, grabs the ball, looks inside, dishes out to Kaiser. Kaiser to Martin. Martin with the 3 ball. Martin too strong. Faborowski grabs the ball, tries to dish it inside, but the Big Blue was there waiting. That was Kylie Block. Now Bernyson with a 3 in transition. No good. Faborowski will grab the rebound and sneak her way out of the Big Blue. Richardson now with the ball for the Thunder, takes a long 2-point, and it's good.
It's another really good bucket in transition from Annika Richardson. A little 1-2 step back.
She stepped back and said, I understand it now. As the shot from Block there is no good. Faborowski again with the rebound. Faborowski will take it down. Sets up outside the key. Oliver with the ball, dishes to Martin. Martin looks. Martin dishes to Faborowski. Faborowski pump fakes. Dishes inside to Richardson. Richardson with the 2, no good.
Beautiful pass there from Faborowski.
Bernyson with the ball for the Big Blue. Dishes underneath to a wide open Young. And you just can't leave players unattended under the basket like that. You're basically giving away points at that point.
Yeah, and that's just a lack of communication. Girls not talking, not communicating who they have, and not matching up in transition. That's what transition buckets can do to you when a team gets out and up on you.
Very true. As the pass is intercepted by Bernyson, dishes to Young. Tellis with the ball. Dishes back to Bernyson. Bernyson to Block. Block puts up the long range. No good. Kaiser will rebound the ball for the Thunder. Oliver will take it all the way down. Rebound just a little. The layup just a little too strong. Big Blue will take the ball. Still a 12-point ball game. So Wheaton has a comfortable lead, but they can't get too comfortable with the lead that they have currently.
Absolutely, you got to keep working. Got to keep getting good shots and limiting.
Talk about a good shot. Tell us there with the shot.
Yeah, that was a beautiful move. The spin move high off the glass.
She was kind of moving all around. You know, you could say she was swerving and bending that corner. Whoa. Right? She got in there.
Tight. Because if you tweak it, then you could
let it
go.
And she let it go, and she came down. So now it's only a 10-point ball game.
Yeah, and what we just saw a glimpse of over the past few minutes is Millikin having the opportunity when they force tough shots and get defensive rebounds and get out in transition, there's opportunity for easy buckets. When Wheaton was putting the ball in the cup almost at will in the first quarter, they were able to get back and set up defensively. But when you're able to get out in transition and not allow the opposing team to get set up in their defense, it causes communication problems, as we saw. Leaving girls wide open down near the block, right up underneath the rim, on the perimeter for threes. Bernison, she had a pull-up three, just uncontested. So,
how you pull up, you know? But yeah, Wheaton was going strong to the cup there in the first. Some would say they couldn't put down the cup. It looks like they set it down just a little bit. They're picking it back up here. They're sipping. They're sipping.
With threes, they fell in love.
Certainly looks like it. Kaiser will inbound to Cato for the Thunder. Kaiser with the ball for the Thunder. Kaiser dishes to Richardson. Richardson looking. Faborowski at the top of the key. Faborowski looks inside but decides to go to Cato. Cato, the ball movement by Wheaton. Richardson dishes to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to pass it out to Martin. No good. That'll be Dudley who corralled the ball. And then Faborowski will grab the ball. Tries to dish out to Kaiser. Ends up getting the kick. Cody calling the kick. Yep. Yeah, just a little scrum here. I love the tenacity.
Yeah, a little scrum, and Emily White definitely got her foot up there blocking that pass.
Yeah.
Because that was an easy two going back the other way. A good heads-up play from Emily White.
Look, I get you're playing a sport with the ball, but sometimes you think you're playing the wrong sport. I mean, this is basketball, not soccer. Come on, guys.
I don't know. I like that play. That's a savvy play.
You think so?
I think so.
So
she saved 2 points. I mean, they get to set up, get a stop here.
So it's kind of like when you and I are out on the field, right?
Right.
We're on the sideline, and our defense is out there.
Right.
Millikin throws a long ball to the end zone. Wow. Now, would you rather give up the touchdown or have a little PI in the end zone?
Right, a little PI. You drag them down. You don't let them.
You don't let them score.
You don't let them score, man. You can't do that.
Because then you go to the next play and see if you can force something else on the next play.
Got to make them work for their points, man.
Like you said at the top of the broadcast, you got to fight for your right to party. As Kaiser's layup is good, extends the lead back to 12 for the Thunder.
Yeah, Millikin has really struggled to defend that screen coming off the curl. That's something Wheaton loves to do, part of their base offense. There's another wide open layup there from Kaiser, and then defensive stop from Wheaton.
Cato with the ball for the Thunder, dishes to Martin. Martin at the top of the key will dish to Faborowski. Faborowski looks a little inside to Kaiser. Richardson will look towards Martin. Out of bounds on the big blue. Possession will remain with the Thunder. Looks like Kylie Block is checking into the game, along with Bernison, I think that was. Yes.
So 9 seconds here. Wheaton's got to get a good shot, but a quick one.
Martin dishes to Cato. Cato out to Kaiser. Kaiser all alone. No good. Faborowski tried to go for the rebound. Took a little bit of a hard fall. But you can definitely tell she's trying.
Yeah, definitely.
Tenacious, some would say.
For sure, definitely tenacious. Definitely a call that you don't necessarily love if you're a Wheaton fan, but you love to see that hustle there, even though there's a foul distributed.
Yeah, Faborowski has some of the intangibles. She's got that hustle, though, the ambition flow inside of her DNA, and that's just something that you can't coach. You can't measure that.
Can't coach that, man.
And Block with the three cuts that lead down to 9.
Yeah, Kylie Block, she is their best three-point shooter, shooting at 38%. just knocked down her 40th three of the year.
Kaiser looks to respond, no good. And Johnson with the rebound. Tellis will take the ball up for the Big Blue. Tellis to Bernyson. Bernyson surveys, down to Johnson. Richardson tips the ball away, goes out of bounds, but good defense there by Richardson.
Yeah, good defense there. Annika Richardson denying the pass, the straight entry pass, forcing the pass over top, and she was in a good position to be able to get her hands on the floater over the top.
White with the ball, dishes to Block. Block dishes to Tellis. Tellis is looking, dishes back to White. White at the top of the key. Sorry, couldn't hit that one. That one was deep. Curry range, some would say. Kaiser with the ball.
A few steps off the line there.
Oliver to Richardson. Richardson looking. She'll take her own three just off the top of the rim.
That was another deep three there. She stepped back into that one. Good contest from Millikin.
Tellis. And that'll be Block with the three. Block hit another three ball. Cuts this lead down to 6. And the Big Blue have found themselves storming back in on the Thunder.
And just like that, it's a 6-point game. Kylie Block, you cannot leave her open like that with a good look, with her feet set. She's their shooter. You got to hold her hand and make sure she doesn't get open shots like that.
Faborowski off the glass with her own three. What do you think of that?
Hey, the bank is always open.
It sure is. As Oliver swoops down and steals it.
It ain't Sunday, is it? Check the calendar.
No.
Hey, then it's open, baby.
It's open.
We'll take 3. Nobody asks how it goes in. They just ask how much.
How much?
That's it. It's a good 3 points right there. You take it how you can get it.
So the Big Blue with the ball. Bernyson looks, cuts inside, looks to go up for the shot. Tough shot, no good. Rebound by Oliver. Oliver to Faborowski. Faborowski dishes way down to Kaiser. Kaiser alone. She'll set up the offense. Richardson gets the pass, gets the dribble, gets the bucket.
Yeah, beautiful control there from Annika Richardson. She's cutting hard. Great pass there as well placed from Kaiser. And she's able to stop on a dime, lose her defender who's continuing to go that way. Is able to spin around, control herself to put it up for 2.
The shot from Dudley was no good. Wheaton will get the ball down to their side of the court as Oliver just had a clear shot, just a little off target with that layup. Those are the shots that you have to make. And Bernyson with the 3 ball, no good. Faborowski comes down with the rebound. Looks like there is a foul there on Izzy Hay. Hey, you can't do that. She'll go to the bench.
Yeah, she's got 2 fouls. Just a minute left going into halftime here. It's going to be probably 2 at the absolute most 3 possessions max in this period. These are going to be huge.
See what the Big Blue can try to do as they go into halftime in a deficit. Richardson with the ball, dishes back inside to Faborowski. The block there, I couldn't tell if that was Block or Tellis.
Looked like Block came over and made a really good defensive play. That's something that...
Would you say Block with the block?
Block with the block. It's
Block
something
square?
that they have definitely struggled with, helping out in the lane. Block with great awareness there and a great play with the block.
About 5 seconds discrepancy between the shot and game clock. Tellis with the ball for the Big Blue. Dishes over to Block. Block with a 3-pointer. No good.
It's a great look, though.
Looks like there will be a jump ball. Possession to the Thunder. 10 seconds left. They'll get the last shot of the half.
Yeah, off the double flare screen. Beautiful pass from Tellis, but couldn't get that 3 to fall.
Oliver with the ball, 6 seconds and counting. 4 seconds and counting. Oliver looking for the shot. She goes up. It's no good, but that'll send us to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, Wheaton leads 34-23, and we'll be back for the second half after these messages from the college.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice that I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer. And I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome to the Armerding Center for Music and the Arts at Wheaton College. This beautiful new facility, located in the center of our campus, is a testament to artistic potential of every person, each one with imagination, creativity, and artistic impulse in the image of God. Home to the Wheaton College Conservatory of Music and Community School of the Arts, this space is not just a building. It's a virtual symphony of possibilities. Designed with acoustical excellence in every room, the Armerding Center is a haven for music study and performance. The Armerding Center hosts vibrant performance spaces, including the recital and concert halls, where the music comes to life again and again. These spaces host performance, worship, and study at Wheaton, in which every note, every melody resonates with a higher purpose, creating immersive experiences which transcend the sounds themselves. These venues, together with the Grand Edmund Chapel, provide opportunities to experience the sacred truths of music and the God who initiated music in the first place. Step into this thriving hub of creativity and community. Every week, the Armerding Center pulsates with energy, offering a kaleidoscope of events, faculty and student recitals, ensemble concerts, visiting artists' performances, and masterclasses. But amidst the excitement, there is deep focus. Our state-of-the-art practice rooms, classrooms, and performance spaces are not just physical structures, but evidence of the college's commitment to acoustic engineering and aesthetic beauty. Over 40 practice rooms, a choral rehearsal room, and numerous classrooms underscore our dedication to the arts and the artists. Our students and faculty now revel in spaces with proper climate control, sound isolation, and ample storage. No longer scattered across 6 different buildings, the Conservatory of Music has found its unified home, a building named in honor of the esteemed Hudson T. Armerding, class of '41, former president of Wheaton College. We are delighted to share with you the Armerding Center. This space supports, encourages, and creates new pathways for artistic engagement. The building is much more than bricks and mortar. It is a symbol of the college's enduring commitment to excellence and the thriving creative community that calls it home. We are eager to share this magnificent building with you, our students, faculty, and our community for generations to come. The Armerding Center for Music and the Arts provides endless artistic possibilities for the enduring power of music to inspire, uplift, and unite us all.
think one of the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now. It's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls, just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like, what is the value of a Wheaton education, and got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
What does it mean to truly be a community for Christ and his kingdom?
Human communities throughout the centuries have made agreements with one another on how they are going to live.
Faith should not be compartmentalized. It should shape and enrich every aspect of life.
People are coming here to be shaped and formed for life.
All three of the statements, the statement of faith, the community covenant, the diversity commitment, are really ways of fleshing out our nice, succinct model for Christ and his kingdom.
These commitments make Wheaton a place of depth and layers.
Faculty, staff, and students, we all try to follow Christ.
It's a place that really develops the heart, mind, body, and soul.
And it's not about rules, it's about how we show love to one another.
They're not meant to just be these words on a page that sound really good to say, but honestly, help us to try to live out those things daily. I see it as an attempt to marry what we do and say.
The mission of Wheaton College is to serve Jesus Christ and advance his kingdom through excellence in liberal arts education. That mission is empowered by the enduring commitments that we make and keep. Our statement of faith, that's what we believe, our commitment to biblical evangelical orthodoxy. Our community covenant, those are promises we make to one another and to God about the way we're going to live in Christian community. And also our Christ-centered diversity commitment, how we express beautiful diversity within the body of Christ, pursuing Christian unity. Those commitments make Wheaton a very special place, a place we hope that God is calling you to join.
Well, the Wheaton Thunder have definitely been saying they're not like us as they've battled it out with the Millikin Big Blue. An 11-point lead at halftime. Xavier, what do you expect to see from the Big Blue as they try to cut this deficit down?
Well, one thing that they're going to have to do is cut down on their turnovers. Wheaton has 14 points off of turnovers, which is actually Wheaton's largest lead. So they're going to have to cut down on their turnovers. They shot a little bit better in the second quarter.
We started to see them get heated up.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting to get some more open looks. So they're going to have to take advantage and just shoot better. I think that, especially later on in the second, they got Kylie Block a lot of really good opportunities. They're going to need her to hit some big shots, specifically from the three-point line, if they want to win this basketball game. Bernyson has been particularly quiet since her first few shots. So we'll see what the Big Blue have going here. They're going to have to battle to get back into this game, but it's definitely doable if they can turn it around on the offensive end.
Yep, they're going to battle. They're going to fight. But eventually they're going to be all right, all right? You just got to say, regardless of the scoreboard right now, you got to put your mind down. You got to put your head down and work. As that first shot by the Big Blue is unsuccessful.
Yeah, and Kylie Block there with the play fresh out of halftime for the set, trying to get her the basketball and get her more involved.
As Richardson goes down the barrel and scores, leading off this second half very strong. Tellis with the ball, dishes to Block. Block around to Bernyson. To White. White to Bernyson. Bernyson back to Block. Block to Tellis. Tellis looking. That's White with the ball. Dishes to Block. Block to Bernyson. Bernyson on the perimeter. She's going to cut inside. Goes up. And that little hook shot is no good.
Yeah, that's the second time she's tried to get to that shot. She loves that spin move, but Wheaton has kind of been all over it, expecting it. You see that on the film study. And Wheaton's been all over it today.
Kaiser all alone. Shot is no good. Fabrowski tried to go for the rebound. Tellis will gather it. Dishes to Bernyson. Bernyson looks like she's going to cut inside. Slows her roll. Dishes over to White. White to Tellis. Tellis to Block. Block looks to Bernyson. Tellis again. Ring around the rosy. Who's going to end up with the ball? Looks like White tried to go for the shot. Think she's got to wipe her hands. She might have some butter on those fingers. But in all seriousness, couldn't corral the ball with enough control to go up for the basket like she was hoping. She was trying to hit one of those little 45 cuts down inside.
Yeah, tough drive and great defense there, sliding your feet really hard to get to the basket and stay composed when the defense beats you to the spot. And there's another Big Blue turnover there.
Yeah, looks like Bella Dudley checked in the game. That pass just wasn't what it should have been, as Fabrowski easily intercepted that one. So Fabrowski with the ball now for the Thunder. Dishes to Martin, top of the key. Martin to Oliver. Oliver surveys back to Fabrowski. Fabrowski with the pump fake. Ball gets down inside.
Looks like there's an offensive foul. They're going to call it on Alexis Martin.
What are they going to call here? Let's take a look at the replay.
It seems as if when I saw a bit of it.
She
goes here, that left
Oh, yeah, she gets a little bit of extension.
Yeah, not only just extension, but you're not allowed to put your arm up into the facial or neck region of the opposing team, and that's what she got flagged for. Not flagged, foul. Or got the foul for.
Look, I know we're football players, man.
Okay,
former
not
football.
An actual foul. I'm just meaning flagged down. That's what she got caught for.
As Bernyson with the three is no good. Rebound by Tellis. Block with the ball. She'll go up for two, and a hard basket. Comes down with 2 points for the Big Blue.
Yeah, the help was late there. Coming down the baseline, you kind of want to push the driver down the baseline, and then the help be there to meet him outside of the paint. The help was late there, and she was able to knock down the nice floater on the second chance opportunity.
Oliver with the ball. She'll go to the bucket. No good. Tellis with the rebound. She'll scurry down court. Bernyson, little shot fake as Richardson blocks it. Kaiser and Martin kind of tag team that rebound. Kaiser will take it down the court.
I tell you what, Annika Richardson obviously we talk about her scoring ability a lot, but she has been playing really well on the defensive end today. And that's shown on the last defensive possession as Kaiser knocks down the long two.
Long two. Long.
That's one of the tougher shots.
It really is.
The long two from the baseline, from the corner. Got to really be on your P's and Q's there. She was.
Oh, man, that's one sound I don't hate hearing, baseline. As a football player, that's just...
Even as a basketball player, get on the baseline, about to run suicides, got down in bags.
I was lucky enough. I never played basketball, black sheep of the family. My whole family played. There's another basket by Wheaton there. Keep this lead at 13.
Yeah, Millikin has had trouble defending the cutters.
They've had trouble defending the transition.
Absolutely,
really.
Absolutely. They go to the corner there, and then straight from the wing, just cutting right there. But when the person you're guarding gives the ball up, and gets to the cut, you have to move your feet and bump them off the line, so that they can't get that direct lane on the cut. And Millikin has just had some severe trouble with that, as you see on the replay there.
Looks like Kaiser. Man, just what
Kaiser
a shot
on the cut,
there.
and Bella Dudley not moving her feet to get in front of Kaiser. She's able to keep her lane straight to the net.
Some would say that was just a bit of a dud on the defensive end there by Dudley. You know, I try very hard.
I don't know how you do it, man.
You know, some of us just have that innate, intangible ability to think on the fly, you know? Especially with the names. Play enough name game, play enough who's who. You start to come up with it. So with 5:50 left to play in the third quarter, the Big Blue will come out of their timeout, see what Coach Hammer has drawn up for them. Now, if y'all weren't with us in the first half, Xavier and I were trying to figure out what exactly a Big Blue was. We have a hypothesis, but we don't have, you know, anything solid. But regardless, the Big Blue come out with the ball. That's White at the top of the key. Dishes to Bernyson. Bernyson's looking inside, but decides to dish to Tatum Young, who is checked in the ball game. Young dishes out to Bernyson, who's open. Loses the ball, but White corrals it, and there is a shot clock violation. Stifling pressure from the Wheaton Thunder coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, it's always huge, especially coming out of a timeout, to come out and get a stop. You know a team is going to come out with a set play to try to get an easy basket. And when you're able to get a shot clock violation right there's another wide open cutter.
Little 45 cut right there. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, but as I was saying, when you're able to get a shot clock violation, it's just such a huge confidence boost on the defensive end. Gives you some momentum.
The pass inside is a little bit wild, but Tellis corrals it. This is to Bernyson, who's wide open. Boom, boom, boom. Hammers down the three there. Shout out to the Costco guys.
Yeah, that was Emily White actually knocking that one down.
I couldn't see. The ref was in my way, you know. Excuses. Fabrowski with the ball. Say that was a pass to herself. Richardson against Tellis. Richardson dishes inside, greases the cylinder.
Yeah, there's another beautiful drive, and Wheaton is doing such a good job with their spacing alongside with Millikin not really providing any help.
Yep.
They've been on an island all night tonight, and Wheaton's been taking advantage of that, blowing past their defenders and getting to the cup and finishing.
Can't put down the cup. Looks like Petra Trumbach checks into the ball. Checks into the ball game for the Thunder. You know, this could very well be one of our last times broadcasting together. Season's coming to an end. We're seniors. I would just like to have it be made known. Some of the analysis that I make, my post-halftime analysis. Shout out to Pops. My grandfather usually watches every single ball game that I broadcast, and he gives me his thoughts at halftime. Unfortunately, he's not watching tonight. He is over the Pacific Ocean on his way to Hawaii. Pops, hope you enjoy your vacation to Hawaii. I just want to make it known that he gives me a lot of my ball knowledge, ball advice. I never played basketball.
Right.
So it has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, it's tough. We're kind of cut from two different cloths.
We really are.
I grew up playing basketball, started in the 2nd grade, played AAU basketball from 4th grade to 10th grade, played in middle school, played in high school. And, yeah, but it's great. It's been great calling games with you, brother.
Oh, it sure has.
It's always a pleasure.
See, I didn't play basketball per se. I played video games. A lot of the little isms and quotes that I have come from playing a couple of those video games, NCAA basketball 10 especially.
Right.
Looks like White with the ball. What a game. We've spent our fair share of time dicing it up on that one as the 3 from Bryson lands. Cuts it down to an 11-point ball game.
That's a great job. We see Nikhil Johnson in the game right there, and the reason why Bryson was able to be so open there was because of the help trying to get to Nikhil Johnson. Beautiful skip pass, and she was able to knock down the tray ball.
Skip to Malou.
Back to the cap.
And the 3 by Kaiser is no good. Johnson went for the rebound, didn't get it. White eventually came up with it. Looks like block with the ball going down the court. Matched up against Kaiser.
Yeah, Millikin switching to the 2-3 defense early on, or not necessarily early on in this 3rd quarter, but enough time to where they can potentially get some more stops, get some more buckets, and cut into this lead before the last few minutes of this game.
The shot there by block, no good. Oliver will take it down, dish to Richardson for 3. Oh, doesn't quite make it. Something on the floor here.
That's a tough look. A good look for Wheaton. But when you know you're in a 2-3 zone, you can't let that type of shot happen. You know that somebody's got to be up top. You got to have 2 people up top and 3 people down low if you're in a 2-3 zone, if that's how you want to set it up. You got to get to your spots, especially in transition, so that shots like that don't happen. Millikin was just lucky that Annika Richardson didn't knock it down. Richardson's pass is no good. Big Blue with the ball. Bryson cuts down low, dishes to Johnson. Johnson looking for the shot, gets fouled. I think that's Jenna Hunter. We'll go to the replay here. Bryson, spies her. I spy. Johnson gets the bucket. Chance to make it a 3-point play here. And that'll potentially cut the lead down to 8. Yeah, Bryson with a beautiful move down the baseline, finding Johnson, and like there was some potential offensive rebound there. Just couldn't corral it, but she finishes through the contact from Jenna Hunter. And those are the type of plays that if Millikin wants to get back in this game and come back and win, they're going to have to capitalize on it. Great hustle, great awareness to be able to get to the ball. Just got to corral it, take your time so that you can get another shot opportunity from it. Wheaton with the ball now. Richardson dishes to Oliver. Oliver surveys inside to Hunter. Hunter's shot is blocked by White. Yeah, beautiful play, but another. That's what we call in the basketball world cutting the face of your defender. You can't let them just cut right in front of you. Right. You got to deny them cutting your face. But she was able to make up for it with the block and another good defensive play there. Good defensive play, but the ball is out of bounds. Cody saw it. Thank you, Cody, for that call. Wheaton ball. Faborowski will inbound the ball. They're going to think we're tampering as much we shout out Cody. We are not. Listen, we just like to get to know the officials. We do. Before give them their pregame, we get here a little early and talk with the officials, and it's fantastic. Richardson, the shot is no good. Couldn't quite corral it there. Would have liked to. Crazy play there. It looked like they were about 4.5 seconds on the 5-second call. Able to get it in. Jenna Hunter finding Annika Richardson. Going a little too fast there, but it looked like Wheaton was almost in an opportunity to go from real bad to real good. Brynyson's 3 is no good. Faborowski in transition. It's a high-speed chase going down 85 there. As Hunter with the basket is no good. Tell us with the rebound. See what she has for the Big Blue. She's barreling down the court. Stops and dishes to White. White cuts inside. Johnson. The shot falls. 7-point ball game. 7-point ball game. Beautiful drive there in transition once again. Drawing two defenders, making the easy pass. And that's an easy finish right there.
The mid-range by Oliver is no good. Rebounded by Kaiser. Kaiser looks to set up. Oliver again looks to go inside. She was fouled. Fouled on the shot there. She'll go to the line.
A lot of contact there. Kate Oliver shot the shot on the previous shot opportunity, so she goes with the pump fake, tries to get to the lane. A lot of contact around the hands, a little bit of reaching in on her way up.
Right.
What constituted the foul?
Constitution.
Yeah, you like that word?
It's a big word for you.
Spell it.
Constitution, Constitution.
Wow.
Don't try me on my spelling, X. We all know how that goes.
I know.
Oliver knocks him down. Tellis with the ball for the Big Blue. Tellis looking. Dishes out.
Beautiful ghost pass.
Brunison looking to Dudley. Dudley charges. Looks like she was kind of, it looked like, if y'all ever seen that clip of Jameis Winston running through the arm tackling dummy, that's what Dudley kind of looked like right there. It looks like she kind of just grabbed that ball and was trying to barrel her way through.
Yeah. Kind of took her steps early.
Yep.
From the top of the free throw line.
Block with a three, no good. Rebound, Faborowski comes down with it. Kaiser with the ball. Richardson sets up from three, no good. Could have been a little contact there, but there was none called.
That's a tough shot there. You get a 3-on-2 type of opportunity. You put up a contested three like that early in the shot clock. But then again, it is number 25, so she's got the reign to be able to do whatever she wants.
Yep, she has definitely earned that throughout her career here at Wheaton. Faborowski with the ball now for the Thunder.
She's going to pull it out for one shot, maybe.
Yep, shot is no good. That'll be Dudley with the ball, gives it to Tellis. Tellis at the bank. What does she have in store?
We're about to see right here. Another set play.
Shot clock is off. Can't see who that is. That's Brunison. Gets it to fall. 7-point ball game as we go to the fourth quarter. Wheaton up 46-39. What an exciting quarter there.
Yeah, really exciting, and you kind of starting to see the back and forth, right? It's been really good basketball. Both of these teams kind of really settling in. And this will be interesting. We'll see who can go on a run here.
I'll tell you what, been a little inactive. You won't catch me going on a run anytime soon. It's too cold for that. I was out there today. I was driving to Panera Bread.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to get some dinner, a little pregame meal, as it were, and saw the cross-country team out there running. Now, keep in mind, it's in the single digits, I think, right now. Or at least it feels like it's
feeling like negative.
Okay, it feels like it's the negatives.
Yeah.
I saw the cross-country team out there. Saw the coach. What's his name? Wally.
I have no idea.
I think Coach Wally. I think that's his name. Hey, he was out there. All the cross-country team was out there running.
To the cross-country team, just in case you're wrong.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time that I've been wrong. I'll be the first to admit it. I'll be the first.
Yeah, but as we head into this fourth quarter here, it's going to be really important, again, for Wheaton to take care of the basketball. I feel like one of the ways that they've lost leads in the past, have lost their ability to get back into certain games, is them turning the ball over, taking bad shots.
Yep.
All they've got to do is really work the ball around against this zone, get the shots that they want, and make them pay.
Kaiser with the ball, dishes down to Oliver. Oliver out and around to Faborowski. Faborowski to Martin, who has checked back in the ball game. Martin to Oliver. Oliver with a tough shot. Gets fouled, no good. She'll go to the charity stripe.
Yeah, and one of the things that's particularly interesting is Kate Oliver as a guard, as one of the primary ball handlers. Usually she's at the top of the key, or around the three-point line.
Right.
But she's hanging around the paint because of her ability to create and get to the rack and draw fouls. Great offensive just adjustment on part of Wheaton, and something that the Big Blue are just going to have to really, really emphasize, denying her the basketball and limiting her shot opportunities.
Oliver knocks down one of her 2 shots. As the shot there by Tellis is no good.
Look, there's a lot of contact there on the way down from Tellis.
Yeah, that was a bit theatrics. You could see it from here. But Block gets the rebound. Second chance points there by Block. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Hey, this game is now 6 points. Technically a 2-possession ball game. Kaiser with the pass was wide open, no good. Martin goes up, not strong enough, didn't put enough mustard on that one. Dishes out to Richardson. Richardson
Great
to Kaiser.
play.
Oliver from the corner nails the 3.
That all starts from Alexis Martin. She makes a really good move, kind of off balance on that first shot opportunity, goes back up, makes a solid pass to get it back out, and they swing it around the horn. And Kate Oliver there to knock it down. Not a great 3-point shooter, but definitely a clutch bucket right there.
And the response by White, no good. Oliver said, "'Cause I'm on. Wipe it down."
Wipe it down.
Richardson dishes back to Oliver. Oliver inside, tough bucket, gets it to fall. Greases the cylinder there.
Yeah, absolutely. Another cut from the outside.
Some would say, cut it up. Cut that stuff up, Clay.
Cook it up.
Bernyson with the ball, low and inside, spins around, no good. Richardson with the rebound, dishes to Oliver. Oliver will take it down the court for the Thunder.
It's tough. That's a really good move. Once again, the spin move from Bernyson. She just hasn't been able to get that to fall here in this game.
If you're Wheaton here, I think you want to keep the ball, for as much as a possession as you can. As Faborowski drills a 3 from downtown.
Why wait till late in the shot clock when you can just absolutely drain it from 3 when you get the open opportunity? Beautiful shot right there. They're moving the ball. It's not often that you get a wide open, uncontested 3 from the top of the key.
Yep.
And that's exactly what she got there.
I mean, this was just great ball movement. Back to the 3 from Oliver there in the corner. That was great. And then looking at the basket right there from Faborowski, I mean, that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
A beautiful shot selection. And now, what was once a 6-point ball game is now a 14-point ball game. Is my math right? Yep, my math is right.
Yes.
It's been a minute, guys. I think I tell you all this every time that I broadcast a game. My math isn't perfect. It's been...
We know.
Look, it's been...
We're aware.
Oh, man. We're in 2025 now.
Yeah.
30 days has September, April, May, June, November. It's not a leap year. We had COVID. It's been since 2019 since I've done math.
Wow.
Yep.
You didn't have to take math here?
I took philosophical math. I took logic.
Gosh.
It's a bunch of numbers and symbols. Wow. If A and B, then the negation of C gives you the outcome of the hypotenuse of...
What a cop-out, man. What a cop-out.
Hey, you know what they say? Work smarter, not harder, and I definitely worked smarter.
Fair enough. I only took finite math, which was basically just algebra 2 all over again, so I can't blame you there.
Take me back to sophomore year of high school. As Johnson nails the shot there.
That's a good bucket. That's what they needed, especially coming out of the timeout there. They're going to need more of that from Nikel Johnson. She's been one of their leading scorers. She's going to have an impact, especially on the inside in these last few moments.
Richardson loses the ball. Shot clock winding down. Oliver will go up for 2. And Oliver continues to deliver. That'll be her 19th point of the game.
Yeah, she's playing really good basketball right now. inside of 10 seconds. Monica Richardson fumbling the basketball, fires a football throw down to Kate Oliver, and Oliver's able to finish late in the shot clock. It's not easy to do.
Looks like it'll be Thunder. No, Blue. Big Blue ball.
Block checking back into the game. Try to get her some buckets. Brennison with the ball here, working down low.
They're going to call contact on that one. I don't know, Cody. Wait, where is Cody? Cody.
He's right there. He called it.
Yeah, Cody called it. Come on, man. I didn't see that one.
A lot of contact here. Something to think about. Both of these teams only have one foul each. So we'll see how that affects down the stretch with free throws, with the bonus. Millikin's going to have some fouls to give to stop the clock if they can stay away from the whistle on the defensive end.
White's three is no good. Corralled by Faborowski, who takes the ball down the court. Dishes to Kaiser. Kaiser to Richardson. Richardson to Oliver. Oliver looking. Oliver's going to try to take it. A little switch around there. No good. You know, every time I say Kaiser's name, it just reminds me of Notre Dame quarterback Deshaun Kaiser.
That's a crazy pull.
Yeah, that's deep lore right there. R.I.P. Deshaun Kaiser. Didn't work out with the Browns. I think he was 0-16.
Good defensive play there from Tellis. Quick hands.
And White with the ball.
Great pass, too.
And it'll be Wheaton ball out on Johnson.
That's tough. I thought going up, Emily White definitely drew some contact there that probably could have constituted a foul, but
probably could have.
But a no call there. I think that the Millikin bench was a bit upset with that call. I think I would be too.
Yeah, you would think. Martin with the ball. This is to Faborowski. Faborowski to Richardson. Richardson underneath to Oliver. Oliver, is she going to back in? Take the shot. Oh! They call it travel. That pivot foot moved. Everybody is upset. Cody said he's going to stay out of this one.
Yeah, we see some jaws on the floor from the people in the stands right now. I
guess we'll never know.
Really good move there.
Bernison with the ball, cuts inside, looks around the key to Young.
Great rotation there from Wheaton.
And the shot by Bernison is no good. The foul on Oliver will send Emily Bernison to the charity stripe for 2.
Yeah, Bernison driving down the baseline. Not a ton of bodily contact there, but Kate Oliver trying to anticipate the shot. Maybe gets a bit of hand-on-hand contact there. Definitely wasn't a clean block. She'll take a seat for a few moments, grab her breath, and she'll be checking back in here soon. Full court press here from Millikin, trying to heat up Wheaton.
See what the Thunder can do. Cato with the ball. Trying to put Bernison on skates there. Cato does it herself. What a drive by Cato.
Coast to coast there.
Hey, as our great friend JT would say, coast to coast like butter toast. Shout out JT. I see you sitting in the stands there. He doesn't see me though. It's okay.
Oh, I see him. What a guy. Shout out my roomie.
Young with the ball, dishes. Tellis corrals it, dishes out to Bernison, who's wide open. Bernison looks to slice and gets the and one. Coach Madsen mad. A mad Madsen? Madsen's mad?
Yeah, that's an iffy call there. Definitely some contact from Grace Kaiser as Bernison was going up, but
said it's iffy.
Yeah.
You know? It's iffy. Kaiser with the ball. Millikin sticking with a little bit of this press here. I think that was an even deeper pool. 6'9".
That was, for sure.
Richardson with the ball. Richardson is looking. Martin inside. That's Faborowski with the long two. No good. Cato tried to corral it. Bernice gets the board. Dishes to Tellis to take the ball up the court for the Big Blue. You know, sometimes I think of Cookie Monster when I think of the Big Blue. But, you know, he's Cookie Monster. He's not Blue Monster.
I don't think we will ever crack this code.
There's got to be a way. Well, I will say this. As the shot from Izzy Hay is good.
That's a great move from Izzy Hay.
Hey.
Driving with the right. Another move that's not easy to pull off and execute at a high level. She did it there.
The fast shot by Kaiser, no good. You know, you and I have spent our fair share of time in Decatur on that football field.
We did. Two road games there in the past 2 years.
You know, I was out on the field this year. So this is a little inside information to how stuff works on the football field. It was during a timeout or an injury or something. We were taking a knee on the field. I looked across. I said, hey, do you know what a Big Blue is? And they couldn't even tell me what a Big Blue was. The shot from Bernice, no good. Tellis gets the rebound and puts it up. Looks like there's going to be a timeout from Coach Madsen.
There's going to be a timeout. And now look at the score again. It's a
6-point game.
Just like that. Very sneaky. Getting back into it.
Right.
They've drawn a few fouls, gotten to the line a little bit.
Sneaky, like a thief in the night. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
For surely.
Shout out those.
You know, but even in asking like the players from Millikin, they couldn't quite pin down what exactly a Big Blue was. I guess we'll never know.
I guess we will never know. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Obviously, every possession from here on out is going to be huge, and you're 6 points away from being either 4th or 6th or 7th in the conference right now.
And you're fighting for that spot to host the quarterfinal in the conference tournament. And that's paramount here. Okay, that's what you want. The home court advantage to be able to move through.
Yeah.
You know, as we were talking, I think I just cracked the code. You ever seen that animated movie from DreamWorks, Monsters vs. Aliens?
Of course.
That little blue blob?
Yes.
That's a Big Blue.
Wow.
That's a Big Blue.
Is it big enough, though?
He can get big, right? Kaiser with the ball for the Thunder. Takes the little jumper, no good. White with the rebound, dishes to Tellis. Tellis will take it up the court.
Good drive there from Kaiser. I thought she could have gotten all the way to the rack.
I thought she could have gone all the way, too.
Absolutely. She decided to do the jump stop. That negated the shot off the glass there. Ended up coming up short. It's a really good look, though.
Young dishes inside to Johnson. Johnson loses control of the ball. That'll go towards Wheaton. 1:49 left. Basketball is a game of runs. Xavier, you say it all the time. Who's going to have the final run?
Absolutely. As of late, it's been Millikin, but they've
Milli Vanilli
dug themselves in a hole. So we'll see if they can get a stop here at some point, though. Especially if Wheaton scores here, you got to start considering timeouts, trying to crank up the heat.
Kate Oliver with the tough shot. Man, she continues to impress. 21 points so far on the night, 1:30 left. She just came down lickety-split here. Bernice with the ball, dishes out to White. White looks back to Bernice. Bernice thought about taking the three, dishes across the court to Tellis. Tellis with a fake, goes inside, no good, off the glass. Johnson poked it out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Yeah, good contest from Annika Richardson after a good drive, a good blow-by from Tellis. But the contest, good hands there from Emily White.
Hands are important. Cato with the ball for the Thunder. Cato surveys, looks for the open woman. I always want to say looks for the open man, even if it's men or women's. Oliver with the shot, no good. There was contact by White. She'll go up for 2.
Yeah, that's really tough.
She can make this a 10-point ball game.
Absolutely, and when you're down like that, obviously you got to pressure, you got to get up. Kate Oliver kind of just hanging out at the volleyball line and then is able to make a move. And off of the screen, there's nobody there to contest her until she gets to the rim. Able to draw some contact on the way up.
Oliver 1 for 1. It remains a 9-point ball game. 40 seconds left. White with the ball, dishes to Tellis. Tellis trying to set up the shot for Block. Block looking. She's holding the ball too long. White with the ball. And no good. The shot was blocked.
They got a foul.
They got to foul. Neither team is in the bonus yet. It'll take a couple fouls to get there.
Yeah,
that shot by Block was blocked by Kaiser. Or pardon, I think that might have been White. Faborowski gets fouled.
Still got one more foul to give.
24 seconds left. Shout out Kobe. R.I.P. Come on. Shout him out too.
That was all right.
Hey, man. He's always with us. Always thinking about him. But
are you always thinking about Kobe?
I guess.
That's odd.
He's not my Roman Empire. I'll tell you that much. Even though he was one of the greats, probably the second or third greatest of all time. I'm biased. I would say Shaq for number 1.
Shaq is the best NBA player of all time?
Okay, fine. I'll put Shaq at number 2, Michael Jordan number 1, Kobe 3.
Wow.
LeBron at 4.
Criminal.
Sorry, JT. It's an 11-point ball game with 22 seconds left. The Thunder will escape this one with a win, barring any holds. Okay, look, you got to put Larry Bird up there.
Do I? Genuinely, do I?
No, but I would put
and
Kyrie
you
up there.
Even mentioned Steph Curry.
Okay, Curry is one of the basketball players of all time. I'm kidding. I would take Curry over LeBron. People earlier this year were saying that Curry was washed. Shout out T-Dot. Shout out T-Dot. T-Dot's dad coached Curry in high school in North Carolina.
Wow.
Little tidbit of information, one of our former teammates. But
I did not know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, shout out Coach Brown.
But Wheaton coming out taking care of business tonight, playing really well. They were able to get to the cup. A ton, 34 points in the paint, 18 points off of turnovers, out rebounding Millikin.
Okay, you know what? I'll go Dirk, Tim Duncan.
Wow.
Steve Nash.
You're done. You're done already.
But I'll put Shaq above all of them. Hey, shout out Tim Duncan.
Shout out Steve Nash. That's the only good player.
From downtown. No good. Big blue. Jump ball. Big blue ball. Pause. So it looks like the clock will run down. A couple more shots. The shot by Block is no good. Tellis. Richardson with enough to get her hands on it for the jump ball. 4.2 seconds left. And they dribble it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Wheaton wins and secures their 4th place spot in the CCIW with their 64-53 win against the Millikin Big Blue. This has been a great game. Xavier, do you have any final comments for how the ending of the game went? It was a scrappy game like you predicted it would be.
Absolutely, and Wheaton was able to get out to a lead and weather the storm when Millikin was trying to make runs and come back. Millikin couldn't cut it to less than 6 points tonight. That's because Wheaton was able to really lock in on the offensive end, get great cuts, great shots, and they were able to finish and play good enough defense to stave off the Big Blue tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all from us here at WTSN. Thank you for joining us in King Arena tonight for another Wheaton College Thunder basketball win.